Mina damer och herrar, det är episod V i AhhGee Podcast, serie 3, på soffan ikväll, från Trent Valley. Lever i skuggan av döden och eller Litchfield domkyrkan, ägare av det mesta av V och Bob Merch 2016 -- det är Mikael Bell, ding, till vänster, till vänster, till vänster. Det är Grax, biskop av Oxford Town, idag bär en fullständig kaftan, och kan jag säga, bär det som en professionell, välkomna.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday! It's time for the AhhGee Podcast! Not live!
Yes, it's episode V. Episode V for victory! Or vicious. Any other V words, Grax?
VJJ.
He couldn't help himself. VJJ, voluptuous. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As previously mentioned by my Swedish counterpart, episode V of the AhhGee Podcast, Series 3. But why? Why the Swedish nature? Well, it's basically because...
I was wondering that myself.
Well, this week, this episode, actually just a pointer. The beginning of this episode, the last 8 weeks I've been unwell.
Mm-hmm.
For the last 4 weeks he's been drunk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And, well, for the last 20 weeks or so you've been Grax.
This is a
pretty straighthtime.
It is my curse.
Bulk recording is proving troublesome.
But, I spent a lot of time living in a van, the latter half of last year. But I finally moved into the flat.
Really?
Ooh.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brighton.
Skipton.
What?
Brighton, that's where I live now.
No, you don't.
Well, okay, it's Hove, but
It's Skipton, it's up north.
it's not. It's near the sea. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's only takes me about an hour to get to work from
Hove.
From Hove. Yes, it is Brighton.
That's one hell of a commute.
It's not bad though.
It's not bad.
It's direct. There's a short walk down the seafront to Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
25 minutes.
So it's about 45 minutes on the train, so you can listen to this and then 10 minutes.
And some. I know.
To, pester women looking for clown makeup.
Which is absolutely right. And many things you can do on trains, as you have learned if you've been listening to the previous 19 weeks of this guy over here chatting.
Hello.
What comes naturally to his head. Two interesting things I've noticed about moving into a property.
Yeah.
Hove.
Thank you. The first thing is you get sent stuff. I don't know if this happened to you. We're 3 homeowners now.
We do.
Technically, Belle and I. You don't
I own
really,
some of it.
You own a bit of it.
About 30%.
Hey, I used to own a flat.
You own like the sink.
Possibly not. But no, I got sent stuff. So the HSBC, other banks are available. They sent me a gift. They sent me a lovely box full of all sorts of household stuff. It was straw, because they obviously think I'm a hamster. And they sent me some washing up liquid and some Marmite. They really don't know me.
No, you never wash up.
Precisely. Marmite. They sent some biscuits and some lovely fruit juice. You've got the world's local bank fruit juice. Very nice. It's German. And in fact, actually, I noticed everything is broken up from multi-packs. So what they've done is they bought a bulk amount of stuff from Germany, and it is all labelled German.
Well, that's why they're giving it away, because you're not allowed to sell them. It says
German,
so on the side
liquid,
packet.
Wow.
And it was very nice. They couriered it. So some bloke came round on his little bike and brought it in, which was lovely. And I opened it. I wasn't expecting it. And then 12 hours later, they sent me a bill of £148,000.
Yep.
That's the most expensive hamper ever.
I don't think it's for the hamper.
Oh.
I hope not.
So, when I got mine, I just got given a fire alarm.
An alarm, or it's like a smoke alarm, just a
bell.
proper a bell. That was it. Ding.
But it's just like they sent me. They sent me a smoke alarm thing, and then in a separate post a couple of days later, a big battery for it. So
there was a
I had a couple of days where I could have
perished.
That's a bit dangerous.
They should have sent you the battery first.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
But then what would I need this battery for? That'd be mysterious.
Be creative. That's what I'm saying. Look, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I moved to Brighton was, 1, it's within an hour from London. That's where I work. 2, it's near the seaside, which I love. And 3,
I want to go to the casino again.
Basically, we had to get somewhere near a casino, and we're all members of the same casino.
Yes, we are.
Which is also next to Asda. So
Yes,
it
it
kills
is.
2 birds at one stone.
24-hour Asda as
Is
well.
it 24-hour Asda?
They've thought of everything.
They have, because you can go from the Asda to the casino and then back to the Asda again
Yeah.
with your winnings.
You can.
Exactly. So, yeah, Hove. And the second thing I got was from the water company, Southern Water, or whoever it is that manages the water.
Hove water.
It's probably that. They sent a little kit of stuff to help me save money, which was, I think, is quite nice.
What, you mean like a piggy bank?
No, that is very lateral thinking.
Yeah.
It's very clever. No points. No, they sent me a shower head to save water.
Oh, of course.
They sent me some rubber gloves.
Of course.
Squeeze the water out of.
I'm not entirely sure what that was all about, but fair enough. The HSBC did send me some cloths as well, so maybe they've been talking. They sent me a little thing I can stick in my tap, so it makes water come out less, which I think defies the point of a tap.
It does.
And
a
then,
bucket and a map to the nearest swimming pool.
yeah.
Here you go. There's your water.
Well, I've got the sea.
Of course you have. Of
I'm
course you
within
got the
5
sea.
minutes of the sea.
Bit salty though. You need to
here in
purify it.
Brighton.
Did they send you a purifier in the pamphlet?
It
Pamphlet?
said- Pamphlet.
I can't say that word.
Pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
I'm I'm very tired. I've been on the road.
Yeah, well,
We'll
haven't
get
you?
to that, yeah.
Michael
That's a
Bell's
story
been on
right there.
tour, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, they sent an egg timer.
To count the next 29 years of your life away.
So like a sand timer.
Yeah.
It's a 4-minute
I'm
sand timer.
I'm aware of the concept of a sand timer.
Yeah, okay. So not for eggs.
Not for eggs.
For the shower.
Ooh,
So what I've got now
that's nice.
is basically the crystal maze in the shower because I've got to have my showers within 4 minutes or I get locked in and they turn the water off. I'm half expecting a little bold man to leap up over the shower edge and go, "You've got 2 minutes! Wash your bits! You've got 2 minutes!"
Right, so this is the Crystal Maze house. I'm going to go and find the money room. I'll be back at some point.
Good luck, Andy, with the shower room.
So that's it. The things I was sent this week: a bill for 148 grand, a box of things that I don't use, and Richard O'Brien and the Crystal Maze in the shower.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it's nice to see he's doing stuff now.
It's good to
It's
see.
good.
Still
It's good.
I assumed he was like housebound.
He's a busy boy.
He's just glad to be working.
Lives in New Zealand these days, Richard O'Brien.
And Hove.
And yes, well,
And in Andy's house.
it's not on. I've been shopping at IKEA
Of course. It's what
Yeah,
you
of
do
course.
when you first
You
move
own
in.
a flat. Of course
on
you've
the
been on
Swedish
IKEA.
special. Well, I now officially. Well, it's basically spent all my money on IKEA. I've got some furniture I've built. I say I, with the assistance of others.
Richard
Yeah.
O'Brien.
Richard.
Yeah, it's just me and Richard O'Brien building my sofa.
That's a brilliant life you've got there.
But we only had 4 minutes. That was the
Wow.
thing. And he said, actually, I'm on the old chaise longue. This is hinged. This is hinged. It goes up, pop your duvet in it. You're sitting on a bed settee, which is a king-size bed settee.
My God.
This transforms. It's
you're-
like a transforming sofa.
I had no idea. I thought it was just an ordinary sofa. Looking at it, I now see the hooks, the latches that you pull out. You live. You
That sounds like
a
just
dream.
some sort of sex swing, Grax.
I now have...
A sex swing.
I now have to pull out the hooks.
Well,
Darling, I'm pulling out the hooks.
Well, when in Hove,
Go to the casino.
But that's amazing. You're now living the life of a sofa bed.
I turned a 1-bedroom flat in Hove, Brighton, a 1-bedroom flat in Brighton is Hove, into a 2-bedroom flat in Brighton, Hove.
You're a smart man.
I am, and it's a king size. It's massive. It takes up 35% of the space in my living room.
And that's
Does this
before it's
sofa.
fully erect.
Yes. Or it's not. You don't erect a bed.
You
depends how you
make
do it.
How? I mean, continue.
So when you make the bed, it takes up more space.
Well, yeah, obviously,
Well,
because
how
it
do
grows
you-
from a sofa into a bed. It's a king size bed. I bought a king size bed. I'm not messing around with double beds anymore. I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
I own a house. I own most of a house.
You need all that space for your body.
Self. Did you? Do you have a king size bed?
Yes, I do.
Mike's
Sorry, I was on a Red Bull break.
Having his own little break.
So I own one king size bed.
How did you feel when you-
one?
Not king size bed.
But it's
Regular double.
it's slightly bigger than a double, but it's not. Yeah,
Double.
yeah. I
Time and a
own a
half.
double and a king.
Okay, Grax, you a king or a double kind of guy?
We own a double, my girlfriend and I.
Unlucky.
Oh, that's
I know.
a small one. That
It was her
I've
old
got
bed.
I've got a king all to myself.
Have you ever rolled around in a king size? You ever been to a Premier Inn? They're empty size, aren't they?
I've
Are
been
they?
in 2 Premier Inns
I
this week.
thought they were just doubles, but
No. Premier Inn goes full king.
Yeah, Premier Inn.
Travel
you
lodge.
get a
That's
decent
a big
size.
bed. Travelodge, the
Yeah,
whopper.
but you are in the Travelodge, which isn't
It's
quite
true.
as good.
It is sort of outweighed by how basic it is.
A Premier Inn, I'm always down with a Premier Inn, though.
But it's a minimum king-size bed in the Premier Inn.
Ah.
So you should treat yourself sometimes, Greg.
I should.
You should take the missus out.
We
Valentine's
should.
Day's coming up.
Yep, this is
Take
true.
her out to Premier Inn.
I will.
Say, darling, I'm going to show you what life could be like.
Wow. Well, I will do that. I will treat her to a
king-size bed. I say the king-size bed experience. I can roll over four times in my
you're
own
fooling
bed.
to yourself, because if you take her to the Premier Inn,
You got to get out of king-size.
you're going to have to get her a king-size bed at home, because
must-
otherwise she'll leave you for,
king-size.
a bigger bedded man.
Indeed. And that's the thing, because I'm never going back.
You're never going
I'm
back.
never going back. I can roll over four
You can't.
times in
You
that
can't.
bed. At least four, probably four
I
and
can
a half.
I can do 3.5, a good 3.5, but I'm a
Slightly
bigger man
wider,
than
slightly
you.
wider,
so,
slightly
yeah.
wider.
Clearly, I need to invest.
You do. And the thing is, as well, you've got big milestones coming up, I expect. You've probably got a house anniversary.
Yeah.
You've probably got another Valentine's Day where he's
Yeah.
not wearing goggly eyes on his head.
Yeah.
You've probably got some sort of anniversary. Buy her a bed, mate. Seriously, buy and build a bed together. It will bring you together.
Right. So
It's also the second most stressful thing I've ever done.
really,
Building your own bed. It's fucking horrible.
And these top 5 most stressful things he's ever done.
Number one.
Buying the house.
No, that's number 3.
oh wow.
No, number
So building your own furniture is more stressful than buying
building a
house.
bed was more stressful because
How did you find the experience of the house buying? Because for me, it was just like a really boring computer game. You're just walking down a long, empty path, just signing checks until eventually they gave you keys.
I didn't even sign checks. I literally, it was email. I did everything by email.
Oh, I
The
did
whole
it
thing.
proper.
And then get this, the HSBC, who sent me a lovely package of stuff that I don't like, they charged me 30 quid a pop to transfer money.
Oh god.
Yeah.
A ridiculous amount of money that I transferred across the solicitor, unnamed solicitor. Other solicitors are available. So no, it was very dull. Very
It's
dull.
really boring.
It's not exciting. I think the moment you get
people
given the
say-
keys, there should be some sort of massive celebration.
Also, I can't really. I mean, I bought mine accidentally, but I can't see why there's so many house programs and people how say it tough it is. It's easy. You just
It
keep
is.
signing money away, and then they give you some keys.
Well,
that's
but
how, you
the
buy,
thing- this was
that's
the
how you
thing.
buy a house.
I went into the estate agent, and the guy went,
Can I have a house, please?
Well,
yes,
no,
we
no.
have several.
Well, yes. I said I would like to view many houses, and he said, "Well, we got this one in Hove. Do you
want
fancy
it?
it?" And I said, "All right, let's go."
That'll do. Yeah.
Got a lift. Went and looked. Went, "I'll take it."
Did you take the free coffee off them?
No.
Oh,
I didn't
fool.
Seriously, there was nothing. The guy said, "Oh, he's already
Really?
down in the property. Go and have a little look. See what you think."
But notoriously, the fine folk of Hove are very generous. Normally,
the
we do a few
folk
tea,
of Hove
coffee,
are lovely.
Yeah.
But this particular estate agent, which will remain unnamed, in Brighton,
Hove.
is they just sent me there. They said, "Check it out if you like it. Put a blind bid in and fuck
Yeah,
off."
it's dead easy to buy a house. All these programs are useless.
And the other thing is, I would like to recommend. This is turning into the house buying special now.
Yeah, it really is.
Right,
Well, you
number
just bought a
one,
house.
if you view a house in September and it turns to January by the time you've completed, trust me, it ain't going to look anything like it did in September.
Nope.
It was a fucking shithole when I moved in. I've painted the whole place, apart from the kitchen, the bathroom, and the hallway. So I've painted basically the living room and the bedroom. Obviously, then built the furniture, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Had to clean the floors considerably.
Yep.
Don't look on the floors because they're a bit dirty at the moment. The kitchen was a disaster area. It was like mini Baghdad in that oven. It was awful. Don't know why I turned into Peter Kay for a moment, but that's that. But it's not on. Anyway, but I think the point is that it is it was quite stressful. It wasn't as stressful as producing the news on the radio 2 weeks ago,
Right.
or building the bed. Wow, but yeah, so it's been all right. It's been all right. Welcome. I'm pleased to welcome you to Brighton.
Hove.
It's Hove. I'm sorry if anyone listening does live nearby. You are effectively my neighbours now, but
So why not invite them in? Say
There you
hello.
go. There you
Find
go.
out your neighbours and who to ignore.
Yeah,
I
pop
haven't-
around.
that-
His address is 3 Hove Street.
no, this
Hove.
is another thing. I've not met my neighbours.
No,
I've
of course
seen
you
some.
haven't. Of course you haven't.
Why? It's not very neighbourly.
I've been in mine in 3 years. I've not to the point where I get Christmas cards off them, which is very nice. But it's just number 6.
I don't know how to approach that.
I've been forced to meet my neighbours
Why were you forced to?
Because you're in a couple.
because
What did
I'm
you
a
do
couple,
to
her?
and my
My
couple,
couple says.
my girlfriend thinks that we should be meeting our neighbours.
So
and
what happened
getting
when
to
you
know-
met the neighbours?
Well, this is the thing. We actually created a house party.
You created, not hosted.
Not hosted,
You
yeah.
created a house
We
party.
created a house party, and we sent invitations to all the doors, each of the neighbours. And we had them all around, and we got to find out a little bit more about them.
What did you find out?
Found out that there's lots of families,
Lots of families,
lots
right?
of children.
Do you like
What
that
have they
sort
got?
of thing?
Heard of all that in suburbia?
It's not my kind of thing. I found out one of them likes Judge Dredd comics and 2000 AD comics.
Who? Who?
Our
Neighbour?
next door neighbour, Andy. Not you, a different Andy.
Well, I don't live in it. I live in Hove.
In Hove, in Brighton.
Just wanted to clear that up.
Thank you, Pearl. It is Brighton.
Brighton Hove.
And it's just very, very simple, plain stuff.
So you will or won't be having sex with your neighbours? I mean, I don't understand how it works in
Eventually.
Oxford. I mean,
It goes create a house party,
create,
drinks,
share comics,
buy the big bowl from IKEA.
Yeah.
Then you've got to get all the keys. And
yes,
yeah.
and that's it. Did you fill your massive house with IKEA furniture? Or?
Yes, I did.
Who hasn't?
They are the go-to place for filling up.
Feeling up. I mean, that's Oxford.
IKEA's
the go-to place for feeling up.
Naughty lady shop assistant with your yellow shirt.
IKEA
it's too much for me.
It is. It's a big place, IKEA. I think if you
could get away with it.
You could run. You could make it.
Well,
dash.
no, you could
live in.
You could just hide in the cupboard.
And people have. They play hide and seek. It's been in the news so many times.
Are you condoning touching up lady shop assistants at IKEA, then
he
hiding?
Didn't say ladies. He didn't say ladies.
No, this is true.
This is another Graxism.
Touching up shop assistants from IKEA and then hiding in a cupboard or under a duvet.
Yeah, I'm not condoning that at all.
On the sofa bed that I've got, the Frighton sofa bed, it is actually, like I say, it's spring mounted, so you can hide yourself in it. Not only is it...
don't tell me that.
Not only is it a king size, but later...
Now I'm going to go in it.
Maybe, Michael Bell, we can try to, physically get you into the bed.
There'll be no forcing. I'll do it myself.
You will climb in.
I'll climb in the bed. Yeah.
No, seriously, this thing
What are you, a cat?
Proper mounts up.
If hiding yourself in a sofa or something?
If I know something's there, I have to do that. I have to emerge from a sofa like a beautiful butterfly.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's kind of coffin-y.
Can't not do it.
It's great.
That's fantastic. This is how you get buried at the end of your life, Michael Bond. No point with a mafia funeral. No point for a Viking funeral. IKEA funeral. Just hide yourself boxed up in a sofa.
Well, similar parts of their cupboards and stuff must be, mate. You could probably turn into a coffin.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, I think the best thing about...
The Calax range, for example.
Yeah. I mean, the Calax range, you could build that into something else. You could,
easily.
You could be creative with IKEA.
Easily.
It's just cheap.
It's like Lego, right? Lego, you follow the instructions. That's fantastic. Oh, little quick Lego fact.
Okay.
Right? Did you know that Lego... If you buy a Lego set, say, for example, we've just had Star Wars, so they've got a lot of Episode 7 Star Wars stuff out at the moment. If you buy, say, the big ship...
I'm sure it's a Star Destroyer.
That'll do. Planet-destroying star, right? You can buy that from Lego. It's about 150 quid. Did you know that if you bought that and left it in the box, the value of that will go up by 12% a year? Gold... goes up by 9% a year.
You're saying that
Lego is more of an investment opportunity
if you leave it untouched, who's untouching Lego?
Well, no one.
You get Lego.
You have to buy two boxes.
Yeah.
Have you seen they've just released Ghostbusters Lego, but they've got the full firehouse?
No, really?
Ghostbusters Firehouse, and then you can buy Ecto 1, and it fits inside the firehouse.
Oh, wow.
It's brilliant.
In 29 and a half years' time, when you've paid off the mortgage, you'll be able to afford it.
Well, that will be worth...
That's the investment, worth more than gold.
There's a good chance that in 29 years' time will be worth about the same, because there'll probably be a Lego crash.
That's
but that thing's never happened.
Yeah, don't put all your money into Lego.
Is the Bell's advice of the week?
Yeah, that's my financial report.
Just fall apart.
The Bell Financial Times. Don't put all your money in Lego. Put some, by all means, but not all.
Don't put all your eggs in.
Be sensible with your money. Put it into Vic and Bob merch or something sensible.
News.
Unfortunate news for IKEA, though, because IKEA offers refunds after leather sofa and chairs turned out to be made of plastic.
What?
Now, I've got a lot of IKEA stuff.
I've got a lot of IKEA stuff.
But Michael Bell has leather IKEA stuff. I opted not to have leather.
I'm about to buy a leather IKEA thing.
Well, it's a good thing you've seen his news article.
It absolutely is.
Watch out for the following items.
Who buys one chair? Piss off.
That's a Laglig,
but it's
£140.
75% polyester.
The Kivik is £1,198. That's not leather, unfortunately, for a leather sofa. So you got to be careful. That's this bad boy.
So it seems like he's only on the seating area, which is actually made of leather. Everything else is made of polyester. Cheap stuff.
Did get me thinking about IKEA itself and how things in IKEA can translate. Because IKEA is a Swedish institution.
Yes.
And I was thinking,
IKEA.
if I ever fancy going to Sweden, I now know enough Swedish words to get me through a day.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, like Vesla, for example,
Yeah.
is crate, storage crate, right? Vesla, crate.
yeah,
everyone
you
knows
look
that.
at the picture of a Vesla. It looks like a crate.
Okay. So Vesla in Swedish is Vessla. Pop it into translate. It's weasel. So
What? No.
Now this is not how it works.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a weasel carrier. Everyone
It's a
knows
weasel
that.
carrier
Everybody
crate.
knows that.
No, it's a crate.
Crate, weasel carrier crate.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Okay, so you're sitting on my sofa.
Yes.
My sofa is called Frighton. Okay, so Frighton.
Yeah.
Is
Surely
in-
it means couch or
Well,
sofa.
yeah, this
or
is it.
chair.
Let's play a bit of IKEA bingo.
Yeah.
What do you think Frighton in Swedish will translate to in English?
Sofa.
It's freedom. Yes. Is
You've got a
sitting-
freedom sofa.
I have a freedom.
You're sitting on
sofa.
freedom right now. How does it feel?
It's amazing.
Wow.
Soft.
See, you heard it here first. Freedom feels amazing.
It is, and it's soft, and it's fine. Poang. Point. Grax is sat on the point.
I'm sitting on a point.
That's one
Yeah,
poang
indeed,
to
it's
Grax.
But
One
it
poang.
feels so bouncy.
One poang to Bell, I think.
I'll give you a poang.
Grax, you do like a poang, don't
Oh, I like a poang sometimes.
you? So then we go on to different things. So we got the Tim's Fours. Okay, Tim's Fours. Piece of IKEA furniture.
What's the Tim's for?
It's the same.
Oh,
It's a Tim's
okay.
Fours.
It was
Fours.
a gamble. It was a
Tim's
gamble.
for what?
Okay,
I
so
don't
we've got
understand.
next one is lighting.
Set
Dimmer.
of
A
lights.
dimmer.
So I bought some dimmer, which is lighting.
Okay,
As in
That's
dimmer.
fog.
No, it's not.
No, it's dim. It's dim light, which is fog. That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Well, I mean,
That's one puma to you and me.
poang.
Poang. And one for Andy.
Whilst I was there, I got some.
What's a pop
I
purette?
go for a pop puree, dick. Dofter. No, it smell. That
Yeah,
makes
'cause,
sense.
Oh, who dofted? You know,
Exactly,
yeah.
Dofter. Who
It
smell
just
good.
makes sense.
I don't
Dofter
know.
good.
I dofter bad.
Oh dear, that's poor.
No, that's domestic abuse, Grax.
Oh, sorry.
You've been dofting your girly.
You are doffed to prison, sir.
The lovely throat that Michael Bell owns is a girly.
You want a
That's
girl?
that's a girl.
I own 3 girls. That's my problem.
That is.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's a-
You need
it's
to
a
get
bit-
rid of some of them. Take up too much space.
So I've got some bed sheets, which is known as Dvala. Yeah, it's dormancy.
Oh no, because dormer is dormer sheets. I remember that when I used to work in a
In a
department store.
dormitory.
You worked in a department store?
Oh yeah, 18 years of age. I worked in textile department because that's
That
what the
sounds
sort
like you
of
got a whole bunch of stories in there.
only the one.
I decided to pick up a remote control pocket.
Okay, what's
Just
this
for my
called?
massive freedom sofa.
You need a remote control pocket. I've
gotta have a
got
remote
one of them
control
as well. Yeah, they're
There we
very
go.
useful. You can put all your
remote
controls
control
in.
pocket, which is known as Flirt, is flirt.
That's what ladies want.
I don't really think that is the indication of flirting.
Mm.
I mean, I know a woman.
Good.
So you passed on the remote control. Are you flirting with
Exactly.
me? Maybe that links in with Netflix and chill. 'Cause
Yes,
you've got a
of
big
course.
Netflix button on your
On
your remote.
my massive
They've worked this
engagement
out.
TV.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
You're generating so much sexual energy from your Netflix and chill remote control, which you put in your float as you sit on your freedom and lay on your freedom.
So the other thing is, I bought a swivel chair.
So if you
Which is-
flirt on your freedom
Right? Oh, I do flirt often on my freedom.
with a girly throw,
The girly throat. I'd never throw a girl. No, that's the Grax
because then you would doff her. Never doff the
You've
girl.
duffed up. You've duffed up. That's another poang to bell. So the last purchase was a swivel chair,
Yeah.
which is known as a snill. Translates to genius. Great idea.
Genius
Suppose
chair.
so, but the thing is that you look at the snow, it doesn't look like a genius kind of chair, because you imagine your big comfortable white chair,
It's a bit swivelly.
and that's the thing. It's just a swivelly school chair with plastic.
School chair. Where do you go to school?
Clearly not the same school as you.
No.
So there we go. That pretty wraps up IKEA news.
So you've been learning Sweden, and when you're booking your holiday to Sweden, now you know all the words.
Well, I know all the words. This is it. And
So
I
remember,
think,
kids, keep an eye out for those sofas in IKEA. They may not be all leather.
You can meet
Yeah.
you can meet a genius girl and a genius.
the other thing to look out for this week: kettle chips recalled after fears packets may contain plastic that looks like crisps. Customers warned not to eat 5 varieties of snack and instead return them for a refund, as the FSA, the Food Standards Agency, warns of possible risk to health.
But that's all the kettle chips.
That's
Sure.
all
The fact
crisps.
is that
No
the
crisps are good.
kettle chip slogan is absolutely nothing artificial. apart from all the plastic crisps.
Nature doesn't produce plastic. It's only man.
So just to
that
warn you
produces
that
plastic.
you've got to watch out for the lightly salted sea salt and balsamic vinegar.
But they're the best ones.
Mature cheddar, red onion, lightly salted multi-pack, and lightly salted.
Wait, no,
So-
hang on. That's
That's a
three the
relief.
same.
Sweet chili is still safe.
Watch it. Just news. Sweet chili is okay. Just to advise that you can buy these from Sainsbury's.
Oh, good. So Sainsbury's, if you're listening out for us, we've done you a favour
Yeah.
by telling you that kettle chips may contain plastic.
You got questions? Because you worries they are your blight. Burning questions. We got the answers, so hold on tight.
Nick K at the real Nick K.
Please stand
Why
up.
birds suddenly appear every time you are near.
Because you're in the woods.
Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Yeah.
You've probably gone to an owl sanctuary.
Oh,
There's a cracking one.
Norwich.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Bristol's got a good one as well, actually.
Birdworld, that's in Hampshire.
Bristol's got a cracking owl sanctuary.
Okay.
There's
Just owls?
Mostly.
There's an old house in Whitney near the farm where it's inhabited by white doves. They each have an individual hole just to go in, roost, and come out. There's about a couple of dozen doves in the wall of that
There's
building.
there's a superb owl on this evening, actually, for about 4.5 hours on Channel 5. It's a Super Bowl.
Oh, right.
Debs at Holland 2L asks, what is beyond the pale?
Is that like in,
Hey,
B&Q
Yeah.
with the colour? It's paler colour in B&Q paint.
Paler, that's paler,
Like
paler hay?
super white or something. I don't know.
Well,
Egg
yes.
white. No, that's too dark. More pale.
More pale than
brilliant
pale.
white.
Like an albino sort of paint. That's
Very sick
very pale.
white. No, that's more
You
green.
mentioned earlier someone had to have UV treatment for being very pale.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's
What's
been...
beyond the pale?
Rather
is
than just going outside, UV treatment.
UV treatment.
Yep.
UV
Because the
white.
outside is quite far away. I mean, I'm lucky I've got the seafront.
You got the other sea.
Yeah.
A very
I do.
beautiful Brighton seafront.
Hove.
It takes me a while
It
just to walk
is
out the
safe.
front door.
I mean, that's fine.
So I understand his pain.
But there's nothing wrong with pale.
Nothing, no.
No,
We're all pale chaps here.
Wanna be pale?
Yeah,
be
that's
pale.
true.
Tack för att du skickade in dina brännande frågor. Du kan fortsätta att skicka oss dina brännande frågor i en mängd olika sätt. Du kan skicka dem via Twitter på AhhGee. Du kan skicka dem via Facebook. Och varför inte gillar oss på Facebook samtidigt genom att gå till. Och du kan mejla oss ahhgeeproductions@gmail.com med hashtag brännande frågor. Och nu är det dags för Mikes poem.
I am a living room, but what's inside me? A radiator, a lamp, and my MP3. I am a kitchen and I'm full of glee, because I have a new set of scales, a toaster, and in the fridge is some posh brie. The bedroom is next, and I feel refreshed with new sheets, another lamp, and a print of downtown Budapest. The toilet is unused and the sink is too. Let's just assume this house is brand new. However, the owner is missing because they can't afford the repayments, so they've done a runner to avoid the bailiffs. Moral is, direct debit is your friend, and just please set a budget. Come on, think on.
So, you have been listening to the end of episode V.
Yes.
The AhhGee Podcast. Thank you very much for your time, your ears, your knees and your toes. You've been
Verily.
listening
Don't
to the
forget the shoulders.
the very dulcet shoulders of Mr. Michael Bell
Thank
of
you.
Lichfield, the Trent Valley Sheriff. All in order this week, all in order.
Yep. That's
All in
what I
order?
am. That's what I am.
what I am.
Yeah. Usual services. I had a bit of a tricky situation with some builders, but that's sorted.
That's done.
They're
Did you use, was it a clean method, clean kill?
they're not there anymore.
Good.
And we're all back on track now and good to go.
Fantastic. And Mr. Grax Bishop
Hello.
of the Valley.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah,
Whitney
Thames Valley.
The
The
Thames
Thames
Valley.
Valley.
Yes.
Episode V, how was it for you?
It was.
Great. Okay,
Oh.
so thank you so much for
And
listening.
how was it for you?
I just sit and listen to you two.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. There's many
It's
things
good
we
one,
covered
wasn't it?
today.
It's a good
isn't it?
Yeah.
And not only that, but Mike's poem was beautiful.
It's
I must
always.
say.
It's
Beautiful.
always great.
And the
so-
music Grax put with it this week. Yeah. Stunning.
It's a gift.
I loved that Calypso music from a few weeks back. Was that last week, actually? The week before?
Which
I think
one was that?
It was last week. You put some kind of fun Calypso music with Mike's poem.
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can join us next week. We are AhhGee Prod at AhhGee Prod on Twitter. You can contact us on Facebook as well. That's facebook.com/AhhGee Prod. Or all the other places and platforms where you can listen to it. So it's iTunes, it's Acast, it's Stitcher, and the website, ahhgeeproductions.com.
And Carrier Pigeon.
That's a fine point to make. Thank you very much. It's a very, very happy goodbye from me. Episode V, goodbye.
It's a very, very happy episode V. Episode V, goodbye from him.